Brownie, right now, this has been pumped up to be something that I hope it is, because it is time for...
Gather around.
I remember a particular day.
It's the Untold Stories
You can be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like the night I ran over Andy Preston in the car park.
of footballers past.
Now, I'm not usually your Saturday operator, and I got told that I needed to bring a story, an untold story this week, because you blokes had run out of stories. So I went back into the archives, and I remember my first footy trip. We went up to Cairns, and one day we all went out on a boat.
So 1997?
Yeah, and it was like a big sort of catamaran type thing. Like
What, a big boat or a
like a
little-
ferry type thing that takes a long time to turn around, Brian.
So a twin-hulled thing.
Yes, a big one. And we're up on the top deck, which doesn't have any fences or any surroundings
Safety.
or barriers or anything like that.
So you're on the barrier reef, were you?
Out a bit. We're out a bit in the ocean, Brian.
Right.
Top end. So there's a lot of bad things in the water out there.
Jellyfish.
And I'd been pretty close with Tony Liberatore that year. He'd helped me get fitter throughout the season. So I followed Tony wherever he went. And on this occasion...
Had he won a Brownlow at that stage?
He had won a Brownlow.
Oh, so you were just tagging along because you wanted to be
it was
next
7
to the-
years before
Right.
that. But
So you were 18?
I was 18 or 19. Still had the long hair, Damo. So pretty happy with myself.
I didn't know this story was going to be about Brownie. But
Have you known
But
the
anyway,
way he talks?
the captain comes on at one point and says, anybody who's near the edge of the boats, this is crocodile-infested waters. Make sure you keep your arms and your legs, anything inside the boat. This is a dangerous area. And I want to bring in somebody who was on that boat that day, a former teammate of mine, Adam Contessa, to take over. Adam Angry Contessa, number 43 for the Bulldogs. Very, very good player, very tough player. Welcome to the Saturday Rub Test. What can you remember of this day?
G'day, boys. Thanks for having me. There's not a lot I remember from that trip, to be honest. It was a big few days, but I do remember going out for it was a bit of a sunset cruise, I suppose, and nice little casual boat trip. And there was another teammate of ours at the time, Robbie DeRosa, who was on the edge of the boat there, and Libba thought it'd be funny to push him over the edge into that crocodile-infested water.
And was it funny, Adam?
Oh, look, I think a few of us found it funny, but not all the other people on board.
well, that's got to be the shortest untold story of all time. What was the lead up to the push-in, Adam?
Is that it?
Did he?
No.
I think the lead-up might have been a few too many beers, to be honest. But,
No, the story hasn't
I
finished,
think-
Brian.
as soon as the captain said, look, stay away from the water, Libba thought, this would be funny. Let's test it here. And poor old Robbie went overboard and probably took the boat a good 10 minutes to turn around, and he was just sitting there with his arm up.
It took a long time for the boat to turn around. You've seen the Queenscliff ferry, Brian.
Bill. Yeah.
Brownie. Brownie.
Lift it. Come on, Brownie.
So far, we've got a bloke off a boat. Where's the story going?
Well, the fact that it was crocodile-infested water
It was the barrier reef. People go diving on the barrier reef.
The captain said, this is crocodile-infested waters. And Libba pushed Robbie DeRosa, who was on the surface
we just heard it. We just heard
in the
this.
water. And we thought he was dead, Bill.
Well, tell us
took
a
a long
crocodile
time.
bit his leg or something. Make something up.
We actually didn't see any crocodiles.
Because there were none there.
Well, it was infested waters. They
Bill,
were there that day.
So the story is,
Hundreds
right,
of thousands of people from all around the world come to the barrier
Barrier
reef
reef.
and go swimming every day.
so the story is Libba pushed off Robbie DeRosa into the water.
Into the water.
And that's
But
it.
we thought he was going to die.
Hey,
We
Brownie.
thought he was going to die.
Hey, Adam, you were right. There's not much to the story.
Thanks, Tess.
no! Well, him up.
Thanks, Adam. Appreciate your
Yeah, well
time.
done, mate.
No worries, boys.
Good boy.
Thanks, Adam.
Oh, Brownie.
Now, Nathan.
Brownie.
Mate, you can make
Now-
something. Put
now
a bit of
listen.
mayo on it.
Well, I thought the mayo was going to come from Adam. Sort of let me down.
Oh, fair.
But
Brownie.
the captain was very nervous. The fact that the big boat had to turn around, it took 10 minutes to
Since
get
when are
back
there
to
crocodiles
him.
on the barrier reef?
It's the way out, Brian. There's crocodiles in cans.
Oh, no. He got pushed off.
He got pushed off, and guess
People
what?
dive off it.
Guess what?
He
Guess what happened when he
survived,
got pushed off, Bill? He climbed up the ladder and got back on. Oh,
Whatever happened to
boy.
Robbie DeRosa?
He's living in Canada.
No,
We actually tried to get him on for this. Then
I'm glad we did. yeah, I got pushed off.
We'll get him on next week for part 2 of the day a bloke fell off a boat.
And then what happened, Robbie? I just stayed there for a minute and then jumped on the boat.
Had a steak and chips when I got back on, and everything was all right.
And I said, Libba, don't do that again.
Anyone throw you a life raft or a buoy or something? No, just climb back up the ladder.
You cheeky bulldogs.
Yeah.
Oh, you were a
Shut up.
lot.
Let's go back to the parachute story at Port Phillip Bay.
Well, get Grenawagon on to talk about the Captain Grenawagon.
What happened there, Bill? Tell us.
Well, he got on the
Intercom.
intercom
Of the plane?
of a plane while they were
Going overseas?
Hawaii, like
Oh,
Yeah.
a big plane.
40,000 feet up.
Yeah.
And they'd had a few, of course, and this is...
This is what, in the 80s, early 80s?
80s.
yeah. Hearsay, of course.
No, it happened.
Oh, right. And Robert Grenawagon, who very good friends, Doug Hawkins will ring up and confirm this, actually. Probably should get him on.
That's right. Yeah. You're as though you don't know the story.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Robert Grenawagon.
This is the backup story to a bad story.
And he gets on the system and says, "This is Captain Grenawagon speaking here. We're diving. Please assume the crash position because we're about to crash." And you imagine the people on the plane just went into hysterics. And then Libba pushed him out.
Like the people on the boat.
Libba pushed him out.
Hysterics.
But
We thought he was going to be eaten by a crocodile.
oh, no.
Brownie, you could have told the story when you and Plough Wallace swum across the Brisbane River. That would have been a better story.
It's been told before, Damo.
Yeah, I know, but it would have been a better story than the one you've just tried to tell.
Oh, boy.
I didn't tell it. Adam did.
Oh, you
Anyway.
blame-